Hey guys, so now that we are officially in the new year, here are my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2025. 2025 has a lot of interesting movies coming out, but there are just 10 of them that I am anticipating highly, and I just cannot wait to see them on the big screen. Now remember, this is just my list, and if you disagree, I could care less. But first, I gotta start with some honorable mentions with Wicked for Good, aka Wicked Part 2. This is mainly due to the fact that I just recently watched Wicked Part 1 for the first time, and that movie surprised me in all the best ways possible. So yeah, I am excited to see this one, however, it's just not lucky enough to make it to my top 10. Another honorable mention goes to Karate Kid Legends, which has Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. It seems like they're fusing the two Karate Kid movies together in this new movie, and I am interested in seeing it, but again, it's not lucky enough to make it onto my top 10. Another honorable mention goes to F1. This is a new sports racing drama starring Brad Pitt, and it's from the director of Top Gun Maverick. This movie looks interesting, and I am interested in seeing it, but again, it's not lucky enough to make it to my list. And my final honorable mention goes to Tron Ares. This is the new long-awaited sequel to Tron Legacy, and it stars Jared Leto in the lead role, and I am interested in getting back into this world of Tron, but again, not lucky enough to make it to my list. Now kicking off the list, at number 10 I got the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie. Guys, let me keep it a bug with you. I was not on board with this idea when it first got announced. It's mainly because I am just so sick of Disney remaking their classic animated movies into live action. But this one somehow won me over because they actually made Stitch look accurate to his animated design. And the original animated Lilo and Stitch movie is one of the greatest Disney animated movies of all time. So yeah, I am excited to see this transition from animation to live action. At number 9, I have Sinners. This is a new vampire horror movie that's directed by Ryan Coogler, who directed Creed and Black Panther, and it stars Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld. So to all my lovely comic book fans out there, this movie has Killmonger and Gwen Stacy. The premise of this movie is that it is set during the Jim Crow era where Michael B. Jordan is playing not one, but two twin brothers. The premise of this movie is intriguing and the trailer for this movie looked insane, so yeah, sign me up. At number 8, I have 28 Years Later. This is a new zombie apocalypse horror movie that is a sequel to 28 Days Later. Guys, I'll be honest, I have not seen 28 Days Later because I didn't grow up watching it. However, I am one of the few people that did watch the trailer for this new movie, and all I gotta say is, this movie looks absolutely horrifying, and I am seated day one. And I guess there's nothing else to say besides, boots, 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 moving up and down again, there's no discharge in the war! Sorry about that. At number 7, I have Avatar: Fire and Ash. This will be the third installment inside the Avatar franchise, and I was a major fan of the last two Avatar movies, so yeah, I'm excited for this one. Plus, my mom is in love with these movies, and I can really tell that this movie is gonna satisfy her. Pause. At number 6, I have the live-action How to Train Your Dragon. This is basically the same case scenario with Lilo and Stitch, because I was not on board with this idea when it first got announced. But, the trailer for this movie looked beautiful, Toothless is looking good, so yeah, sign me up. At number 5, I have Thunderbolts. Guys, I have a feeling that Marvel might actually surprise us with this movie because we have not had a team-up crossover movie with a bunch of characters since Avengers. I like this new team lineup. We also know that Sentry is going to be in this, so yeah, count me in. At number 4, I have Captain America: Brave New World. I was a fan of the previous Captain America trilogy, and I cannot wait to see Sam Wilson finally take up the mantle of Captain America, and I cannot wait to see him go up against Harrison Ford as the Red Hulk. At number 3, I have Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. This will be the 8th and final installment to the Mission Impossible franchise, and this might be the last time we see Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. I was a fan of the last Mission Impossible movie, and if this really is the last movie inside the franchise, then I hope this franchise goes out with a bang. Other than that though, I'm super excited for this. At number 2, I have Superman. This will be the first movie to kick off James Gunn's new DC cinematic universe, and after watching that trailer we got recently, I have such high hopes for this movie because I love Superman, and yeah, I cannot wait to see Superman back on the big screen. And finally, at number 1, I have the Fantastic Four: First Steps. Guys, I don't really know how to feel about y'all, but this is shaping up to be one of the most unique comic book movies we've ever seen. This movie is going to be set in a retro-futuristic setting. We also know that Galactus is going to be the main villain in this, and we have not gotten a good adaptation of the Fantastic Four in years, so I cannot wait to see how the MCU will handle Marvel's first family on the big screen. But anyways, yeah, those are my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2025, and thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, follow me for more. Peace out.